Hi guys, it's me Karen, and I've come to do a video on this side of the page. It's the opposite of the one I did with the little butterfly guy here. And you can see probably some of the stickles that I used on him. Up here on his head, on his wings, and all over his body. And we're doing this page here. I started it yesterday. And I'm doing it in the same colors. So the flower is the same color as his pink wings. The green is the same color in his little striping. And of course the purple is like the little fringe. And I started coloring this page and then thought if I post it I might get some questions. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did it over here on this little flower that is left. I'll bring you down so you can get a better view of this. And the only other thing I didn't color here is the little bug. So I'll have to figure out a color for him to do. And we're going to work on a leaf here. And I'm going to show you one leaf because they're all done the exact same way. The stem is done by the same colors, just dark on one side, light on the other. So the coloring is the moss green, which is 1097, the Putty Beige, which is 1083, and the green Ochre, which is 1091. And what we're going to do is use the moss green as base coat. So I'm going to do, I guess I'll take the big leaf. I was thinking I could do the small one, but that's okay. I'll do the big one. And we're going to go kind of dark here and then bring up some of the light and then go on the tip up here and do it dark and then just come on the bottom side of the little place. Kind of bringing a little of that color in towards the center very lightly. So again, it's dark on the outside, dark on this outside. Lighten up your touch, bring that color in very lightly, and then do the bottom part. And basically that is what we're going to do repeatedly on every single leaf here. I'm sorry, you're going to have to watch that tediously, but it's the only way to get the leaf done. So I hope you're all having a great day. Today the weather isn't too bad. We had a big windstorm and power goes out for a while. But as it doesn't stay out too long, we have underground wires, telephone wires and electrical wires and stuff where I live. But sometimes the generators will go out, and that's how we lose our power. The big transformers and stuff. But we have a real good service, and our linemen are really good at their jobs, and we get our power back pretty quick. So we were only out for, I don't know, 3 hours or so, maybe 4. It was also at night, so made it nice. Just woke up a little cold. Some people were out a lot longer than we were, so we were one of the lucky ones. Okay, so we've got that done. We want to make these edges really dark. I can go back in after I'm done with the second part here. So we're going to go in with the putty. And on the putty, we're only going to do the bottom portion of the leaf, kind of blurring that all together and leaving a little tip up here. So we do that. We're going to put a little bit of it here in the middle of the vein to give it some light or highlight there. On this side, we're going to come up from the bottom and leave a little bit of it at the other end. It's just our nice little highlight. Okay, then we're going to go in with the ochre, the green ochre, and we're going to take it around the vein here, make that darker, and then kind of bring it up into the leaf. We're also going to put it in the vein. And then we do the same thing on the other side. We're going to bring in the moss green, fill that in, and any of these that didn't get dark or need to darken up to make that blend look a little better, I'll go back in. And then I will take a little white, and in the very top parts, we'll put the white in. We'll also use that to blend anything that didn't get blended. Sorry, my white is very small. I need to get a new one. Okay, and then again, we will go in to make sure that we are all blended together and there are no lines that aren't smooth. Darken any areas that you think need to get darker. This is probably one of the reasons I don't do pictures with a lot of leaves. I tend to play with the leaves a lot. There's probably also an easier way to do them, but this is how I do them. Okay, then we'll take a little black, because I like to add a little black in to give it a little more depth. Down here at the bottom of the stem where the leaf goes into the flower area, because that's going to be the darkest area. Give it a tiny shadow and then pull that black up on one side and a little bit on the other, just where the vein goes. Just give it a little bit of darkness down there. And basically, that is how we get our leaves done. If you like, I have a little stump, I guess is what they call these. Use them to blend like pastels and stuff. I will, if I don't like the way I blended or if there's still white shown through the page, I'll just run that on the leaves and just help it along a little bit. It'll bring some of that color down and it'll take out some of that white so it's not so harsh. I stay away from the center because it does lighten up the color a bit. This is the only thing I use these on. Just the leaves. Maybe I'm just picky about my leaves. Okay, so that's how every leaf is going to be done. Of course, there'll be a little shadow underneath the little bug guy, but, you know. Okay, so leaf's done, and then we are going to work on the purple little dudes here. So that one is the Black Grape, 996. A little of the Parma Violet, which is 1008. And then Grey Lavender, 1026. And like I was going to leave all the links down to the colors below. So in case you didn't get them, they'll be down there. I'm going to get you down just a little bit further here. Boom. There we go. And we'll color these in, and we're going to go dark down here, and then dark at the top. Now there are a lot of these in here, so, and then just kind of lightly bring up some color. We don't want them all the same. We want to add some interest to our eyes, so we're going to add some darks on some sides, some dark on the other side. This little guy here. We may not even put dark on the top because two darks are going to blend too much together. And some of these will just be the light color. We'll add a little bit of the dark purple in here. And this one is on the edge. It's going to be harder to find these little guys. That one's supposed to come down here somewhere. So just kind of pick and choose the guys you want darker on the bottoms, lighter on the tops, and what side goes. No rhyme or reason to it. You just kind of pick the one you think looks good. Okay. Then we're going to go in with the Parma Violet, and we're going to add some of that in there. Don't know where that one goes. Okay, and then we're going to go in with the Grey Lavender and just add it in where there's space. Make sure they're all blend in. And that's how I did the purple ones. And if you think anybody needs to be darker, just go back in and darken them up. Okay, so purple part done. Then we're going to go in and we'll do a petal. Now the petals are your also choice on where to put the dark and where to put the light. It always gets confusing to me, but I try my best. And I'm going to go in with, I have to find the pencils, the Black Raspberry, which is 1095. I'm going to go in with a Rosy Beige, 1019, and some Clay Rose, 1017, and then I'll see if I need to add any other color. So I'm going to pick this petal here. It's a nice one. It goes under this little petal here, so we put a little darkness on there. It's also under this petal here, so we're going to add dark there very lightly, and then we'll just bring it out into the petal. up to the edge. It's also under this one, so we darken there. It's also under this one. This is why I picked this one. And it's under this one. So wherever something folds over or folds on top, we have to darken it. So I'm just going to go around there and just make the edges really dark. And make sure I just kind of feather it out into the rest of the area here. We have some veins that come down, so we can use those too. And then this is going to be a fold on this upper leaf here, and a fold here and here. Okay, then I go in with the clay rose. I've got some sharpening pieces on there. We're just going to kind of go over it very lightly and bring some of that color down in here. And if you kind of just rub it a little bit, you'll get that blackened raspberry to blend right in. Okay, then we will go in with the Rosy Beige. Same thing, go down. Bring this kind of into the middle of the leaf, or petals, sorry. Very lightly at the tip. We're just kind of pulling it down so we make sure it looks like it's going that way. Okay. And then we'll add a little bit of white in the lightest spots. And kind of right in this area here. And basically that is how I do each petal. If you want it darker, you can always add a little more of the dark in here. Just so you don't lose your definition. Or if you think it needs it. And just lightly go on top. Then you just blend it on the edge there with the Rosy Beige. Okay, so basically that's how I do those. So again, anywhere it's under, you will put the darkest color and then bring it down. Now it's on top of this leaf, so this one can be a little lighter. You will get it in the dark areas if it has a fold over. This is a fold here and a fold over here. Down in this area. So you just go around and pick the spots. And darken it in areas. So I always lay down the dark first, kind of in a light pattern so I know where my shadows go, and then I work one petal at a time. Because that's just what I do. Flowers are not a strong suit of mine, so I just try to remember what they look like outside and what they do. So basically that's it. And what I'll do is finish this up, and then I'll show you the picture at the end. Okay, each petal is done the same. Let's find a flower here. The same way. And just the dark on the edges, dark down here, and the next color in the peach, and then a little white on the edges. So that's how those are done. And then, of course, this pink you see in the background is Distress Ink in the Victorian Velvet, and I'll be doing that also. Just on the edges of the flowers, down here on this flower. Little bug guy, he's going to be on, he's going to be done in purple. So I guess I can go ahead and do him, show you how he's going to be done. Because there's not much purple on the page, and he's going to be on green. So I'll go in with the black Grape. I'll just kind of darken up some areas here. I'm going to darken up the wing here too. Okay, and probably down the body here. Same on the other side. Okay, bring in the Parma Violet. And then the green lavender. Okay, darken up his head. Sorry, my voice is going. Darken up his head a little bit. Add some Parma up there, and the darkest at the top. Great lavender, just to bring those together. And a little bit of the black grape up here. And just darken these up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go off the page. And I'm going to put some sparkles in him. Just going over with all the colors just to blend it. Okay. Then I will add a little bit of white just to keep this a little lighter. And our little buggy's done. And like I said, all the spots I left white on him are going to have stickles. So he'll be all nice and shiny. Get a little more purple in these areas here. Just to make sure he's all blended. There we go. Alright, so when I come back, this is just a quick video on how these portions were done. I will show you the end picture. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you had a great day, or going to have a great day. If you like the videos, please give it a thumbs up. Helps me out a lot. And you can always hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Ring the bell if you'd like notifications on upcoming videos. Take care, everybody. Bye now.